Good morning. I'm so happy to be here with you. With everything going on in the world, we all could use some joy in our lives. At Target, our purpose is to help all families discover the joy of everyday life. That's why through this year's Storytellers contest, Target and the Pennsylvania Conference for Women want to celebrate all of you who've shared moments of joy during these challenging times. And we want to recognize 4 Mid-Atlantic women who remind us that the best way to share joy is by engaging in authentic human connections that lift up others. In a word, through caring. Let's meet them now.
I've got joy to share with you in my arms. Just a little hug every day will solve your problems. I've got love to share with you in my pocket. Just a little kiss on your lips and we'll skyrocket.
Dr. Delana Wardlaw and Dr. Elena McDonald are an inspiring duo with more than a little in common. They're not only identical twins, but also attended the same university, same medical school, and now they're both physicians and part of a very small 2% of US doctors who are Black. Their profession was inspired by their grandmother, who passed too soon due to lack of access and trust in quality healthcare. The twin sisters docs have found joy in empowering the South Philadelphia community where they grew up by sharing knowledge on healthcare disparities and the safety of COVID vaccines and providing testing access. They're instrumental in keeping their neighborhood safe. Knowing their story was unique, a year ago, they launched @Twin Sisters Docs across social media platforms to help their community navigate through the pandemic, hosting Q&As, sharing important facts through local media, and spotlighting vaccine education at local testing events. Their twin smiles light up a room, and their expertise has helped light the way for their community to navigate COVID safely, and sometimes even joyfully. During her battle with acute myeloid leukemia, Jennifer Leal was overwhelmed by a gift she received from a stranger, a stem cell transplant. In the public database of donors, there were only 3 people who were viable matches. To her surprise, her doctor shared she was lucky, as the majority of patients received 0 matches. Now cured, Jennifer has focused her energy on ensuring other cancer patients experience the joy of finding a donor. Her mission is to raise awareness for Be the Match, a donor registration database striving to right inequities so all patients have a greater chance of life-saving matches. Jennifer shares her story wherever she can to inspire registrations, at work, in the media, and community events. Jennifer hosted a celebration of life for the 50th birthday she shares with her husband. Their celebration was filled with meaning as family and friends registered on Be the Match. It brought tears to Jennifer's eyes to transform a challenge facing their family into something joyful, not just for themselves, but for their larger network of friends and family. Leslie Gates shares joy through her gift of art. She's taught at elementary schools, high schools, and now college as an associate professor of art education at Millersville University of Pennsylvania, her alma mater. Millersville is a tight-knit community of faculty and students. When the pandemic set in and classes all moved to Zoom, those bonds were sustained through online connections. Leslie surprised coworkers by taking screen grabs and then creating custom drawings of their on-camera persona. As her colleague Beth shared, rather than focus on the challenges, Leslie's art captured the essence of each colleague, quietly reminding us of the extraordinary bond we share, even when we couldn't be together in person. Leslie's sketches are now featured in the university archives to remind generations to come that true joy is found through community, whether in person or virtual. Dr. Delana, Dr. Elena, Jennifer, and Leslie, we celebrate and thank you for sharing your joy with so many, including all of us.